Watch me. Watch me. I got it.
What's up, everybody? This is Batsman Fan, and here's another CGC comic book haul for myself. These are all Batman comics. There's not going to be anything in here that's not Batman or Batman related. These will all fall within Batman, New 52, or Detective Comics, and that could be from Volume 1, Volume 2. I'm also trying out a new mic, so if I'm coming across a little bit loud, I apologize. So let's get rolling. This is Batman number 1. It's got a 9.4 grade on it. This is the 4th printing. I paid less than $50 for this, shipped. And really what I'm trying to do right now is just trying to get all the different Batman number 1 covers in graded form. I am two comics away from that right now. I still lack the original number 1 to have it graded, and then the 2nd printing. So I'm really close. I have the 3rd, 4th, and then I've got the 5th CGCS. I've got the 1st variant by Skyver, CGCS. So I'm hoping to get 2 soon, and then I've actually got Batman number 1 that I plan on getting CGC'd as well. So that's my first comic, and let's roll right on to the next one. This one is from the All-Star Batman and Robin, The Boy Wonder. It's number 9. This is a cover swap, though, of the original Batman number 9. I paid $18 for this shipped. I love this cover. It's a Jim Lee cover. Him and Frank Miller did all these books. I believe there's 10 books in the series. I've got all the books. I have not read them yet. I hear it's a very dark book or comic book series, but I need to pull those out and read them. But I just hadn't got the chance to read them yet. All right, the next one. I've got these 4 all in one bundle, and this is going to be the whole storyline of the KG Beast. So I've got 417. 418. Is it me, or does this guy look like Pulp Fiction, where they say release the Gimp? That's what this guy reminds me of. But there is 419, and then the last one in this little story arc, I believe, is the 420. The reason that these books are important is because it's rumored that the KG Beast, he may be a villain in the upcoming Batman Superman movie, or maybe one of the Batman movies that are coming out. So I paid less than $80 for all these shipped to me. I thought that was a phenomenal deal. The next one. I can't remember what her name was that asked. She's one of my subscribers. She had asked if I had any CBCS comics, and I told her no. I didn't at the time. This is my very first one. And this happens to be a CBCS like signature series or authentic signature as well. It's signed by Rob Hunter. Right here, Rob Hunter did the artwork. I really sort of like this this casing and everything. I think it displays well. It looks really nice. It's a nice clear case. I know that this has been went over many times, but I've never actually had one in my hands. This case is a little bit more clear. The CBC cases sometimes have like a blue tint or hue to them. But I do like this case, so I won't be afraid to have anything CBCS'd or send it off. I need to send some stuff off to have like a verified signature. So I'll be doing that soon, just because I didn't have witnesses, and all these I bought secondhand. I didn't actually witness them. I paid less than $45 for this one. Yeah, I believe it was less than $45. It's just got a Scarecrow and Dr. Phosphorus appearance. I bought it just because I wanted to be able to get my hands on a CBCS. It happened to be Batman, and I I wanted to be able to actually, get my hands on one, look at one, and it's got more value to it because it's signed, and it's a cool cover too. I mean, it's not a crap cover or anything. I really like this cover. It's not the comic itself is not a valuable comic, but it's a real cool cover. All right, this next comic that I'm about to show is an iconic cover. Yes, Batsman fan. We use that word all the time. Iconic cover. Alright, well, this is my freaking avatar for my my YouTube page, so I had to own this book. This is Batman 241. I thought that this was just a Neil Adams cover. It's not. It's a Neil Adams and Bernie Wrightson cover. I did not know that. Sound like Johnny Carson. I did not know that. But you can see where Wrightson signed right there. I like the placement of the signature because it's there. It's not real clear or anything. I'm not saying it's that, but it doesn't interfere with any of the Batman right here or the skyline and the moon. This is a 5.0 grade. I spent a little over $100 on this. That was with shipping. Yes, I paid up for it, but man, that cover speaks for itself. I mean, I don't know that anything like groundbreaking or earth-shattering happens in this book. It says that there's a Kid Flash and Lilith appearance and Robin backup story, and there's a letter from David McClenny maybe. I'm sorry if I butchered that, but it's Batman 241. It's an iconic cover. No doubt. I mean, this one's an iconic cover. You've seen this numerous places. So I'm glad to finally actually, get to add this to my collection. I don't have this one loose or ungraded or in a previous, I don't have it in any other graded format. So very first copy for me. Very happy to have it. Okay, this next comic that I'm about to show is, I believe this one's going to be my second graded Golden Age Batman comic. I spent a little over $100 for this comic. I'm a little bit on the fence on if I should have bought it or not. The price is right. It's a comic from the 40s. It's Batman. It's in really rough shape. It got like a 0.5, and I'll show it to you here in a minute, but it's Detective Comics. There's no groundbreaking, earth-shattering event that occurs in there. It was just an opportunity for me to own another Golden Age graded comic book. So I went ahead and put my bid in on it. There was numerous ones that went in auctions, and I didn't win any of the other ones, but I did win this one. Like I said, it's rougher than what I thought it was going to be. So, without further ado, let's get down to the comic that I won, and then we will discuss a little bit of what I know about it, which is not very much, because there's nothing really that happens in it. This thing is huge, by the way. This case is like it's like a magazine case. I don't really understand why it's in that big of a case, but it is. Maybe they were just worried about, just because it's got staple pops, the cover's unattached. So maybe that's why they went ahead and put it in this bigger one, just to sort of keep it all together. It is a really cool cover. I'm not saying that it's not. I've never seen this cover before, though. This is definitely not a Batsman fan iconic cover. I don't know who this guy is, this license for larceny. I don't know who that is. But, I mean, you can see that this is a rough comic, folks. But it's got that big, bold Detective Comics logo right there. It's from February of 1943. So, someone through the past 70-something years has decided to take a pencil to the front cover and draw sort of on the guy. But other than that, I mean, I'll probably stick this on my wall just for sheer, it's alive, it made it. is extremely crunchy, in the words of Detroit Madman. And it's on the extreme side of extremely crunchy. But still, I mean, how many people can say that they own a Golden Age Detective Comics or Golden Age Batman comic book, and then if they do, they didn't have to pay. I mean, I paid $100 for it. That's a lot of money on a comic book. People spend way more. The most I've ever spent on a comic book was right around $200 or so. I bought a graded Silver Surfer #1, and I've also bought it's a Superman. I believe it's Superman number. It's either 32, 33, or 34. It's a 1 in 100 of, I think, variant that John Romita Sr. did. And I've got that one. Those are my two, like, one pop, one shot. That's the most I've ever spent on a comic. So I'm rambling. Thank y'all very much for watching. I should be having some more comics. I might just do on this next one a little bit mixture of my haul for tomorrow, because tomorrow's comic book day. And I think Batman 46 comes out tomorrow, and I will be posting some of those along with some other CGC comics that I got in. Thank y'all.